Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your weekly reading. My goodness, I think, we're in your season at this moment in time. We've just had your new moon. So there's a seed that's being planted in your energy, especially going to affect your soul's expression of who you are in this world. I kind of get hands. I was getting hands when I was tuning in for you, especially one big left hand. For whatever reason, it felt like you were definitely lending a big hand over here, or putting your hand up or putting your hand in. You were busy. I felt like you had a couple of things happening over here, but there was one particularly on this left side, which is it can be very creative, innovative. There's a lot going on with that kind of energy. And so I feel like you kind of really, either helping or lending or, putting your hand up for something, applying yourself to something. It really feels like you're kind of really giving something a go. So, yeah, it feels really positive. Let's see what else is coming in. So some of you might quite literally be left-handed. I don't know why it was the left hand in particular. I think it's probably related to the left side of your body. But we've got the Chariot, discipline and determination. I love this. Look at that beautiful rhinoceros coming in, just, slowly moving forward with something. And, being able to I like the discipline and determination, because that really works with what we were saying. You kind of you're really applying yourself to something here. You're going, yeah, I can do that, or I can help out with this. So, but you're being like, it's not, it's like, yeah, like I said, it's really grounded in its application of it. So, yeah, let's see what else is coming through. The Chariot. And this is a great card for overcoming any kind of obstacles, moving forward, conflicts ending in victory. It's a very successful energy to come through with the Chariot. That's what I kind of feel like. It's like you're applying yourself, but it has this energy of, I want this to be successful. So, yeah, interesting. We've got Temperance, Jupiter, Sagittarius, South Node. So again, this is saying that you've got some skills, gifts and abilities that are coming in here that you're making use of this week, with this sense of your kind of lending your hand to something, or giving something a go, like really got this successful energy coming in. The Sagittarius energy, it is about balance, restoring balance, but it's also a sense that there's this alchemical shift that's occurring with this application of this energy that's coming in. It does restore balance, but it's also a beautiful energy with Jupiter of expanding some ideas, some higher ideas that are coming in, the bigger picture, looking at the bigger picture energy and going, yep. But then at the same time going in and going, well, let's look at the details and how this is going to work. So, yeah, I like the Sagittarius energy. It's a very healthy energy. Something is aligning to you, and it can be also around longer term plans. Maybe you do have a longer term vision for this, and you're willing to kind of travel and traverse over some, what it is that you have to do to get to where it is that you want to go with this. So this is where you're willing to kind of, pull up your sleeves and get stuck into some hard work, knowing that it is going to require that. It is not going to necessarily be easy sometimes or pleasant, but it's like, but the end result is going to be what you want and where you're going to be. So, yeah, interesting. And I do think with this South Node energy coming in, you're definitely getting messages around your gifts and abilities coming through. The Judgment energy, okay. Messages coming in. You can see both of these, the angel wings, messages coming in from spirit. So there is a sense that there is a calling with this, that this is something that you are meant to be doing, that the universe is wanting you to feel good about this, that you've achieved something, that there's success attached to this. So it's some kind of task that you're applying yourself to. The Two of Pentacles, you may be a little bit at first with the Two of Pentacles, the Judgment energy is something's calling you, and the Temperance energy is saying something's shifting and changing form. You may be a little bit ambivalent about it at first, or it's just a sense of you need to juggle some energies around to be able to step into this. The Seven of Cups, so you're looking at options, evaluating, it's busy. There's lots of options, but looking at evaluating options to get the good results that you're wanting to come through. The devil energy. So don't work too hard at this. Don't get stuck on the options phase is what I will say, because you can kind of get into a sense of, I'm looking at so many options, I feel overwhelmed and I can't make a choice. So this is where let's see what the final one, the Page of Swords. You're finding solutions, okay, which is great. So much going on inside of your mind here. We've got the Seven of Swords, a lot of air energy, a lot of mental effort and energy coming in here. The Seven of Swords is a great energy to come through because it's like, be open-minded, be curious. It is actually, solutions and ideas are coming to you to kind of help with what it is that you're trying to kind of move on from here. The devil, it could actually quite literally be the devil energy you're wanting to move on, which can be where you're feeling really stuck at this moment in time. And maybe you can't find a good option, but I do feel like you find solutions. The devil energy can represent anything to do with health issues like addictions or negative patterns or things that you've kind of stayed with an energy for too long. It can be toxic energy. So it can also be worries about debt, or that you're feeling a bit stuck wherever it is that you're feeling stuck from. Because what I love is you've got this Seven of Swords energy. You're making a plan. You're planning, you're evaluating, you're taking your swords and going, see you later. I don't want to stay in that devil energy. This is kind of an exit plan, an exit strategy, because this camp here represents a military camp that you're walking away from, which is where you've encountered this devil energy, which is where you're like, yeah, I met you and I don't really like you very much. This energy could represent a person in your life, but it's just where you're feeling really stuck and restricted. And so you're moving one step towards freedom, taking your stuff and getting out of there and going, I don't want to be in that energy anymore. So it's like, a lot happening here. You're through this sheer discipline and determination. You're getting messages that now's the time to be tackling this devil energy in your life, which is potentially something big or a recurring issue that comes up for you. It just feels like it's kind of a stumbling block that you may have come across, and I don't feel like this is necessarily the first time. I feel like it's something that has been there as like a little point of, I've never been able to kind of get over this hump energy. And this is where you're applying all your mental strength, your mental energy, all the information, you're making plans, you're potentially talking about it to kind of overcome this. And with Jupiter and Sagittarius here, it's looking at the bigger picture energy, saying, yeah, time to do this, time to realign to an energy that's a little bit healthier as well, that feels more aligned to who you are. And it kind of gives you the freedom to travel over some little points and details that you've got stuck on, which, it gives you the opportunity for your mind to travel and look at that's kind of what I'm getting here. So fantastic week to take something on and to kind of overcome this and reevaluate and move on and bring something into success. So the Page of Swords can be that there are messages coming to you through your mind, and it can be things like you're learning a lot, you're hearing a lot, lots coming to you, especially could be something online as well. So just be open to that, because I feel like this Judgment energy, this is the angels and spirit talking to you, but it's going to filter down into this little Page of Swords where it's like, I got that information, and it might feel like, I got it through a friend, or I got it through talking to somebody, I read it, or I heard it, I saw it on social media, I saw it online, but this is a message coming from spirit and the angels coming in and giving you a little kind of like this way, this is the answer, this is the solution that you're looking for, you can do this. You can kind of work this plan. So, yeah, interesting. I feel like you've got a little cheerleader. You've got the spirit is on your side, kind of egging you on and giving you little, it's kind of like hints when you're in a quiz show and you've got someone in the background going, psst, it's this answer. And so you're kind of hearing, you're going to get the little messages that Spirit's bringing you in to go, look, we don't want Gemini to be up against this devil energy anymore. So whatever that represents in your life. So yeah, I mean, I think that you're just looking at a lot of options and weighing a whole heap of stuff up, and you could potentially getting some really, really fabulous results where you're feeling like you're able to kind of, move to freedom. So let's see what animal energy you're working with. Let's finish this off with an animal spirit energy. Oh, I love it. Okay, we've got turtle. Beautiful. I love this for you, Gemini, because this is where things start flowing. The turtle energy is good for your soul energy. You know, the turtle has gone over this treacherous journey over the sand, aka the devil, challenge. It's gone over this challenge to get back into the ocean where it can feel like it's at home, where it feels like things are balancing out, where things start to flow, where it's coming back to soul and spirit. The source energy, these little angels are coming in and kind of bringing you back, a part of you back home to where you belong. And so it's feel good for your soul energy, the turtle energy. It's beautiful. So you might be, just even the process of this might be feeling good for your soul, like just taking this on and applying your intellect and your mind and your thoughts to this, or ideas, however this is for you, that might actually feel good for your soul, if that's something you enjoy the process. But it could also be that somebody comes in and you might hear something or hear from somebody that is a good for your soul kind of person. And it also feels like, you know, the thing that where you might end up at the end of this, you know, making exit plans towards health and think something much more aligned, is that you're going to feel like this little turtle, that you're going to feel like I'm swimming in the ocean now rather than floundering on the sand trying to get to the ocean. So it's a beautiful energy to come in with the turtle. And sometimes with this, it's like if the turtle reaches the ocean, it can get in those warm currents and things can move faster, things can start to flow. And we see this with the temperance energy as well. So it's a nice energy to come through. It's a really, really beautiful energy. And I feel like this is kind of like your inspiration, your end point, like this is where you want to get to. So keep that in mind while you're being this little rhinoceros kind of, you know, going, I'm going to get there. I'm going to make it to this ocean. I'm going to get to where it is that I want to get to. So, and when I get there, it's going to feel so good. So fantastic. So that is a very determined energy for this week, Gemini, but it actually feels like a solution to a potential stumbling block or problem in your life. So that's it. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and take care.